Hi, I'm Brandon with Velvet Box, and thank you for joining me for the product portion of the Clitoris class, where I'm going to talk about a handful of fabulous products to help make sure you're stimulating the clitoris just right. Now, let's get started. First and foremost, we're going to talk about lubricant, because lubricant is extremely important to pleasurable sex no matter what. Today's lubricant is going to be the Wicked Toy Love. Wicked Toy Love is a fantastic lubricant because it is a thick, gel, water-based lubricant, which makes it perfectly compatible with sex toys, and for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it's water-based, and water-based lubricants are compatible with all sex toys. And secondly, it's a really thick gel lubricant, which is great for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it doesn't run. So when you apply the lubricant to your toy, it's not going to be a mess. It's not going to run all over the place. It's going to stay exactly where you put it until it starts to melt a little with your body heat and friction. Secondly, gel lubricants create a really thick barrier. So you're going to get a lot of it's like an oil in a car, right? It's going to lube everything up and make everything slide and glide real easily. So it's a nice feeling with very little friction, without any resistance between your skin and the skin of the toy. So when you rub it together like I am right now, I can't even feel my fingerprints. That's how thick of a nice thick lubricant it is. So a little bit goes a really long way. It's highly concentrated, and wherever you put it, it's gonna stay until it starts to melt and really just lubricate the entire area. So now, after you're well lubricated, I highly recommend you try a clitoral stimulation cream, a clitoral stimulation cream. So, now, what is a clitoral stimulation cream? It is a product that can create either a cooling or a warming or a buzzing sensation or all of the above that's going to provide constant direct clitoral stimulation. Now, the clitoris, as you learned, has thousands of nerve endings that have one job, and that is pleasure. So adding a clitoral stimulation cream to your clitoris during foreplay or during sex can really take everything to the very next level, okay? For that, I like to recommend the Intimate Earth Intense Clitoral Stimulation Gel. Now, this uses Japanese peppermint oil, and that peppermint oil is going to create that really nice, cool, tingling sensation that's really going to change things for you. So, that's the Intimate Earth Intense Clitoral Stimulation Cream. Now, let's talk about toys. Toys, ladies, aren't you lucky? The clitoris is full of pleasure nerves, and you have a sea of sex toys to choose from. And here are a couple of fantastic ones. Starting with a bullet. Everyone should have a bullet. No matter who you are, you should have a bullet. Because a bullet is not only great for stimulating the clitoris, but it's great for stimulating any area of the body that you like to have kissed, licked, or tickled. That is the purpose of a bullet or an external stimulator. Today's bullet is the WeVibe Tango X. The WeVibe Tango X is an incredibly powerful bullet, okay? First and foremost, bullets are small and discreet. They can fit easily in your hand, in your purse, and they're super travel friendly. The WeVibe Tango X has these really easy to use plus and minus buttons at the top of the toy to allow you to turn everything on and off and cycle through all the different modes, and it's incredibly powerful. At the very tip, you see its little lipstick shape here, a little lipstick shaped tip here. The vibration is centered here at the very top. So super strong, high pitch vibration. I like to describe vibration in two ways. There's high pitch and low rumble. Think Kawasaki motorcycles zooming down the highway. That's that high pitch, buzzing vibration. Then there's the Harley Davidson cruising down the highway on the other side. Just enjoying life. that deep rumble of a Harley Davidson engine. That's the other kind of vibration, really. So there's two main types of vibration, high pitch and low rumble. And a bullet like the WeVibe Tango X is going to give you that really high pitch vibration that's going to really stimulate the surface and all of those fabulous nerve endings of the clitoris. Now, bullets are great, but a wand is the grandfather of sex toys. Wands have been around forever, and what kind of, I'm not talking about a magic wand, although it does work magic. I'm talking about a wand like the body massager type of wands. It is a real body massager. You can use this on your sore neck, your lower back, your feet, whatever hurts, but you can also use a wand to stimulate the hell out of a clitoris, okay? Because a wand has that deep rumbling vibration that I talked about a moment ago. That deep rumbling vibration is not only going to stimulate all the exposed fabulous nerve endings of the clitoris, but it's also going to stimulate the deeper internal part of the clitoris, which I bet you just learned about today. A wand is great for stimulating not just the surface, but deep into the muscle and tissue surrounding, so it's a deeper, pleasurable sensation. Now, this is the Wanda from Vito. Looks like this. And the Wanda is great. It's got multiple settings and nice, deep, rumbling vibrations. It's a nice size that fits perfectly in your hand, and it's still pretty travel-friendly. It's completely rechargeable, so you're not stuck to a wall with a plug. However, some of those plug-in models have some major power, so don't write those off so easily. Now, next, we're going to talk about probably the coolest of all sex toys, and that is the rabbit. Made popular by the fabulous show Sex and the City, a rabbit is a dual stimulating toy. Usually it's stimulating more than one area at the same time, or so it's called a dual stimulation toy, aka the rabbit. And today we're going to talk about the Come Hither rabbit from the Rabbit Company. The Come Hither rabbit is great because you get your internal penetrative stimulation here, and you get your external stimulation, your external clitoral stimulation right here. But there's more. When you turn this toy on, you get this fabulous Come Hither motion that's really going to massage and stimulate the G-spot. But it also vibrates. So you're getting that vibration stimulating all the fabulous nerve endings inside the vagina and internally against the G-spot and the internal clitoris. But then you have these wonderful flickering ears. These flickering ears are gently kissing and stimulating the clitoris as well as that internal stimulation as well. You're getting surround sound pleasure here. Internal, external, massage, vibration, all of the above. So that is the Rabbit Company Come Hither Rabbit. Now, don't limit yourself to just one rabbit. There are a million different options of rabbit out on the market. There are vibrating only. There's some that vibrate and rotate to massage the G-spot instead of the come hither motion. There are thrusting. There's electrostimulation. There's a million options out there. So explore and start your toy box of rabbits because everyone needs one. Now, lastly, we're going to talk about the coolest product in the world of clitoral stimulation, okay? It's a relatively new concept, only been around a couple of years, and it is called air pleasure. Air pleasure technology uses gentle pulses and pushes of air that gently stimulate the clitoris unlike anything ever before. So intensely sometimes, women have reported experiencing an orgasm in under a minute. I mean, unheard of. So today's product in the air pleasure world is the Womanizer Premium. The Womanizer is, there's just nothing else like it. Let me pop this open here. So the Womanizer again uses air pleasure technology. Gentle pulses and suctions of air. It's not a suction toy, it's pulses of air. So take this little nozzle, see this little tip right here. You have to make an airtight seal on the clitoris, okay? So imagine it's like this, or like this, okay? You take this, you make an airtight seal around the entire clitoris. You turn this bad boy on, and it's gonna start just pulsing little kisses of air directly on the clitoris. It's unlike anything else. And since I don't own a clitoris, I cannot compare it to anything that I've ever experienced. But what I can say is that, wow, women love this toy. There are fabulous reviews out there. The descriptions of the types of orgasms experienced with the womanizer are unlike anything I've ever heard of before. And I mean, if you haven't tried one, you're seriously missing out. Now, is this toy, for everyone all the time? Maybe not all the time, but it is for everyone who owns a clitoris, okay? But if you're busy, you don't have a lot of time, an air pleasure toy is perfect because it will get you off quickly and you will have an intense orgasm. In fact, many women experience female ejaculation with an air pleasure toy like the womanizer, and that is relatively unheard of with vibrations. Usually, you get that female ejaculation with G-spot stimulation. So an air pleasure toy is so intense that you're getting intense clitoral and G-spot stimulation and can achieve female ejaculation. I mean, that sounds amazing and makes me incredibly jealous that I do not own a clitoris. So, that's all I got for you today. I hope you learned something. Now get out there and explore.